Zacian and Zamazenta are coming back to Pokemon Go. Are you guys ready to break down the top raid guide to make sure you guys are after everything that you need to know about these raid bosses in Pokemon Go? So that's it. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Zacian and Zamazenta. Are you excited about one of the two, both of them, neither of them? Let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of people were like, man, I really wish the shinies were coming out, and hey, me too, but unfortunately, they are not coming out this time around. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to go over the top counter guides for Zacian and Zamazenta in one video, and if you do need more raid battles, please check the pinned comments below, jump into the Discord for free, or check out the Patreon to get you more premier access to raid battles under the premier raid groups. So, with that said, let's get into the counter guide. So Zacian and Zamazenta are going to be out from Thursday at 10 a.m. all the way until the 31st at 10 a.m. local time. And on the 24th, we're gonna have Zacian raid hour, and then on the 31st, we have Zamazenta, and then we will change over raid bosses from there on out. So, we have both of them covered, do not worry. I am gonna break down a video where we go over which one, or if both, are gonna be worth raiding for in Pokemon Go for your gameplay experience, for top attackers, and for Go Battle League. So let's start off with Zacian. And Zacian is gonna be an all fairy type. It's gonna max out at 4,329 with an attack value of 254, a relatively even killed Pokemon. With it being all fairy type, it is gonna have two weaknesses, which are going to be poison as well as steel. And it's gonna have a double resistance to dragon. As far as the 100% IVs go, it's gonna be maxed out at level 20, 2,188, or under cloudy weather, it's going to be level 25 at 2,738. As far as how many trainers it's going to take down this Pokemon, it is going to be 2.5 trainers. So as far as the megas to use against this Pokemon, there are a couple megas that I could suggest, and then there's a couple megas that I would probably use for the XL candy. So for me, preferentially, I don't really care about boosting my counters. I am more concerned with how much XL candy am I getting per catch to save me in my experience of getting all the way to 300 XL candy, basically. For the XL candy, you really only have one route, and that is going to be Mega Altaria, because Mega Altaria will have that fairy typing. However, if you do want to boost the steel typing, you're gonna go in with something like a Mega Steelix to be able to go after it. Or you could use other megas, which we are gonna cover here in a second when we go after the top counters starting right now. Number one is gonna be the Shadow Metagross with the moveset of Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. Then in counter spot number two, it's gonna be Mega Gengar with Lick or Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball combination. In spot number three, we do have the Mega Beedrill with double poison moves. In spot number four, we have the regular Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, and then we have Nihilego with Acid and Sludge Bomb, followed by Shadow Victory Bell with Acid and Sludge Bomb. In spot number seven, we have Shadow Mewtwo with Confusion and Psystrike combination, and this Pokemon is just sheerly because of how strong it is as a Shadow. And next, we have the Mega Scissor with Bullet Punch and Iron Head, followed by the Dialga with Metal Claw and Iron Head combination. And then we have Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb on the Roserade, followed by Jirachi with Charge Beam and Doom Desire, followed by Shadow Vileplume with Acid and Sludge Bomb. And then we have Excadrill with Iron Head and Metal Claw, followed by Shadow Scissor. And then finally, we have a bunch of Genesects in here with Metal Claw and Magnet Bomb. And then we have Overquill, Shadow Muck, as well as Gengar, and keep going down on some of the counters lists. So, guys, honestly speaking, stay to the top as much as possible. Obviously, the Metagross is going to be the best combination, but also close combat is going to hit neutral, so it will hit it relatively hard. And then also, Fire Fang will do a decent amount on the Metagross. So number one, in the sunny weather, we are going to have the Fire Fang get boosted. It will do a little bit more damage on that Metagross. And then as far as partly cloudy go, not really too much effect, but in the cloudy weather, we have a great effect because we're getting boosted all the way to level 25. Some of the moves are going to get boosted as well, but not really that big of an effect. And then also in the cloudy weather, you are getting a boost to the poison type Pokemon. So poison types in the cloudy weather will do more damage and will be recommended more for sure. In the snowy weather, we are going to have an effect because that is going to boost all of our Metagross and Steel type Pokemon. And then as far as the foggy weather, I am going to put an asterisk here because that is going to boost Snarl, and Snarl is going to be a little bit more effective against that Metagross when that time comes. So if that Pokemon does have it, but honestly speaking, those are all quick moves and they're not going to hit these Pokemon too incredibly hard. hard. The only one out there is the rainy weather for the Wild Charge, because Wild Charge is a very hard hitting move and the Metagross is not going to resist it, is going to be neutral to the electric. So with that said, that's going to be the Zacian. And then at level 50 counters, is it duoable? Technically speaking, it says 2.05 trainers to take this down. So unfortunately, it's not, unless you can find snowy weather. That's going to take 1.85 trainers to take this down. And that is going to mainly be taken by the Shadow Metagross and then regular Metagross to trail in, but it mostly has to be a Shadow Metagross team of 50 to be able to take it down. I know there's definitely going to be some people that do this duo, which then is going to lead us into Zamazenta. So Zamazenta is going to be an all fighting type Pokemon. Has the exact same stats, maxed out at 4,329 with an attack value of 254. But since it is all fighting and is not going to be combined with any typings yet, this Pokemon is going to be quite vulnerable to Psychic, Flying, and Fairy. And the reason why it's quite vulnerable, not because of the double weakness, but because Psychic counters are so strong with that Shadow Mewtwo. It's going to have the exact same 100% IVs at 2188, and then it's going to be boosted in cloudy weather 2735. Its quick moves are going to be Ice Fang, Snarl, Quick Attack, and Metal Claw. And then it's going to get Close Combat, Moon Blast, Iron Head, as well as Crunch combination. And this Pokemon, to take it down, is going to take 2.25 trainers. So unfortunately, with the level 40 trainers, it is not going to be duoable, but we will check out for the duo in a second. The number one counters, can you guess it, is going to be number 1 Shadow Mewtwo, number 2 non-Shadow, with the moveset of Confusion or Psycho Cut and Psystrike combination. It has to have Psystrike to make it be this effective. Which then leads us into counter spot number 3, which is going to be Mega Latios, which then leads to us talking about the Megas. So as far as the Megas go, if you want to try to take this Pokemon down really fast, you're going to need Psychic type Megas. However, if you want more XL candy, you are going to look at Mega Lopunny, because Mega Lopunny at Mega level 3 will get you the most Zamazenta candy in the XL form when catching it. So that's what I'm going to recommend when you're going after this Pokemon. In spot number 4, we have Shadow Moltres with Sky Attack and Wing Attack. In number 5, we have Hoopa Unbound with Confusion and Psychic. And then in spot number 6, we actually have a Shadow Metagross with Zen Headbutt and Psychic as well. In spot number 7, we have Shadow Alakazam with Confusion and Psychic, followed by Shadow Lugia with Extrasensory and Aeroblast Plus. Then we have Shadow Latios, Mega Pidgeot, we have Shadow Ho-Oh, and in spot number 17, we have Moltres with Sky Attack and Wing Attack in the non-Shadow form. We have in 18 Galarian Articuno, which most of us don't have yet. We have a regular Hoopa with Confusion and Psychic. We have regular Lugia, which was the Apex. If you did purify this one, which obviously the Shadow is stronger and I do not suggest doing so, it's going to have Aeroblast plus on this one. And then we have Latios and down. But obviously Mewtwo's, most of us have plenty of Mewtwo's. Just stay towards the top on this particular Pokemon. So as far as the weather conditions for this Pokemon, what's going to be the most effective? So obviously we have cloudy weather. That's going to boost Zamazenta all the way to level 25. It will boost Close Combat, but it's also going to be able to help us catch this Pokemon. And since Close Combat isn't really that effective, that's one thing. It is also going to boost Moonblast. It will hit relatively hard, but at the same time, not really that big of a deal. As far as its counters, you didn't see too many Fairy Pokemon that I did recommend, but Fairy Pokemon will get boosted in the cloudy weather. And then also we have Psychic Pokemon that are going to get boosted in the windy weather to take it down. So this is going to be the weather condition that's going to be the most effective for taking down Zamazenta. And it will also boost our Flying type Pokemon at the same time. So that's going to be a great condition for you. But can we take it down with a duo in Pokemon Go? So in windy weather, it's going to take this Pokemon down in 1.5 trainers. Yes, it is doable in windy weather with the Shadow Mewtwo and Mewtwo, but they have to be level 50. So this is a much easier duo than is Zacian. The best counter that you can possibly use is going to be Shadow Mewtwo, followed by regular Mewtwo, and then Shadow Moltres. So that's going to be it, guys. Make sure to get after it. Make sure to have fun with these Pokemon. They're great. They're here for 2 weeks. Enjoy yourself. And I got my video coming out tomorrow to make sure you guys know, are they going to be worth your time and effort? So thank you guys for tuning in. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. See you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and rating all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.